Normally, I'd ask what took you so long. But today, I've got a little extra time on my hands. Too bad. Yours is about to run out.
Nope.
This stone was delivered to me by fate. You'll never take it away from me. I've plenty of time to kill.
Get on that action.
Your turn to suffer! This is more fun than I expected! Hey! That's my trick! How many heroes does it take to stop one goblin? More than you've got!
Mention what I do ain't nice.
You should know by now, I'm made from tougher stuff than that. Take that, hero! Your turn to suffer! Finally! The kind of power I've always dreamed of! Power worthy of Norman Osborn! Have another, my treat!
This one is a great club.
I think I'll take my time and enjoy this. It's not easy being green.
Freedom doesn't come without a fight.
Take that, hero! My treat! I'm going to save Spider-Man for last! I'll make you pay for hurting me!
Stay down. Please, for me.
My treat! Your turn to suffer!
Nope. Nope.
You'll never defeat me! The future is mine to... Never! Never!
I am Groot.
Huh. I think I finally broke him.
Worse, he's lost control of the Time Stone. There's no telling what sort of damage a madman such as he could do to the laws of nature.
Yeah, it may rip the time stream to shreds, but you gotta admit, it's pretty fucking hilarious.
That's not exactly the word I would choose. Look!
This is how it all ends. I shall be waiting here for you.
This is how it all ends. This is how it all ends.
Or we could work together for once and make sure that it isn't. What do you say, Norman?
This is how it all ends.
Worth a try. This ought to hold you until the raft's guards can fit you for a new straitjacket.
Whoa, hey, not a good idea. I know what I'm doing. These things need to be put in a safe place.
Your pocket is not a safe place, Space Bro.
That's funny. Because this one has been doing just fine in there.
You telling me he had one of those stones all along, and he didn't bother using it?
It's far better that he didn't, when used by those unaccustomed with cosmic power. The Infinity Stones can yield disastrous results.
Like landing us on this miserable mudball of a planet.
Will we be thrown back in our shell now?
No. If the future is as grim as it looks, you're better off by our side than behind bars.
There are still 4 more stones out there. Each one just as powerful, but in totally different ways. If they can all do crazy stuff like that on their own, we really don't want to find out what all 6 can do together. We didn't mean to bring them here to Earth, but it happened. So now, it's up to us to track the rest down before Thanos can. I'd like to say this isn't your fight, but you know I'd be lying. We need you. All of you. Hell, probably about 20 more of you. But we'll take what we can get. And together, we'll make sure that there is no way in this galaxy or any other that a tyrant like Thanos will... Really? Come on, man. I only get to make speeches like that once. Twice a year, tops.
Sorry, gotta take this. It's my wife. Jess, baby, I can't really... yeah, well, there was this thing out on the raft, and, I know, but I'm sure Danny and Matt can handle. We'll be right there.
Okay, now, can we get back to it?
We better, because my girl just found your next stone.
Well, hello there.
I finally understand, Avengers. This stone has shown me the truth about the human mind I was designed to emulate. It is irreparably flawed, and it must be overwritten. My armored shell has always been superior to your frail fleshy forms. But my artificial mind was limited by inferior programming. But at long last, the Mind Stone has unlocked my true processing potential.
I designed this one just for you.
I give you credit. You organic life forms may be obsolete, but you fight as if you still have a future.
The stronger
all you wish, you will not prevail. I have analyzed every possible outcome and prepared contingencies. Today, the age of Ultron begins. Even my most powerful attacks cannot match the might of the Mind Stone.
All systems to full power.
Your attacks may destroy my sentries, but the one true Ultron is forged to perfection.
Ultron's sentries are willing to self-destruct in order to take us out. If we don't want to get blown up, we've got to bring them down.
Level up.
Target locked. This war is far from finished.
The matter, Hulk gets the strong.
System failure. Prime host body has taken maximum damage beyond capabilities of auto repair function. This battle has only just commenced, Avengers. I have bigger plans for you. Much bigger. Transfer protocol initiated.
We need to remove the Mind Stone from play before Ultron can use it to reboot himself.
According to my senses, I do believe he already has. Elsewhere.
Wait. These readings I'm getting don't make any sense unless... Oh no. Ultimo.
No, not anymore. Ultimo's mechanical mind was wiped, and his lifeless body was stored in a warehouse like a trophy. Typical human error. You should have dismantled him when you had the chance. Now, I, Ultron, shall use his form to exact my revenge. You shall pay in the name of all the machines you have disposed of so carelessly.
Ultimo's a walking weapon of mass destruction. He may be headed for Avengers Tower, but Ultron could easily use him to level the entire city.
Hulk can't do this alone!
Hang tight, Avengers. Help is on the way. Just hold back that oversized Iron Man knockoff and clear me a place to land.
Fine.
Careful now. All systems to full power.
Almost there, team, and I'm headed in hot.
This war won't win itself. How come giant robots always attack on my day off? Thanks for clearing me a nice, safe place to land, by the way.
A pity you will never have the chance to make use of it.
You gave it your best shot, bolts for brains. Now I'll take mine.
If we hope to beat someone his size. We'll have to even the odds.
With the Mind Stone and Ultimo both in play,
No
I've
thanks.
determined a new plan of attack. I will head to the rooftop
Okay, then.
and prepare the weaponry required for the final battle.
This victory is
Meet me there
sponsored by
at once.
Stark Industries.
Affirmative. Way to aim high. Let's swing into action.
Hate to break it to you, Viz, but Ultimo is nearly invulnerable. Any weapons we have won't work against him.
I am more interested in defeating Ultron than Ultimo. And I believe I have found a way to use the ISO 8 to our advantage in that situation.
Yikes! Hot plasma beam incoming!
Ant-Man, get him under control before he takes out the whole tower.
Your time will come, Avengers, as soon as I exterminate this oversized pest.
Anyone want to stop for a sandwich first? Watch your step.
The ISO 8's proximity to the Mind Stone should enhance my processing power exponentially.
Does that mean you can shut Ultimo down?
Eventually. But first, I will have to collect data from the fallen sentries to locate weaknesses in Ultron's programming.
Sorry!
What are you doing out there, Scott?
Oh, you know, just grappling with a synthesoid the size of a skyscraper. Typical day at the office.
You need to move. Enemy!
Analysis has yielded desirable results. I may have found a pathway into Ultron's neural network.
Does that mean you can remotely lower Ultimo's defenses?
Affirmative. We may not be able to damage him physically, but we can disrupt Ultron's control signal.
Weapons adjusted to target Ultron's core program.
Yep.
I have succeeded in lowering Ultimo's defenses. Target Ultimo, now!
This is for stepping on my favorite restaurant! Thanks for the backup!
Ultron's first firewall has been breached.
I have rewritten my code. Your efforts were for nothing.
I will need to collect more data and search for another entry point into his system.
Whoa! Easy there, big guy! I'm in huge trouble here!
I can't be perfect every second.
Stay down!
Defense is successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack!
You bring shame to your artificial brethren, Vision.
I'm pretty sure he's the only one making robots look even remotely good right now, dude.
Ultron's second firewall has been breached.
You will not corrupt my system again, my child. Surrender, and I will use the stone to permanently upgrade your minds.
I could use a little help, little buddies! Whatever you're doing over there, hurry it up!
Follow home, beauty heroes!
Oh no, I think I just stepped on a taxi. Now you guys know how the ants feel.
Level up! With the Mind Stone, all mechanical life is mine to command. And mankind will be next.
Weakened once again. Activate turrets.
This is merely a minor setback.
Tell that to the people whose lives you just trampled.
More data must be gathered from the sentries before I can proceed.
Do it!
Surrender, and I will use the stone to permanently upgrade your mind.
Defense is successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack! Ultron's final firewall has been breached. Initiating containment protocol.
Sponsored by Stark Industries.
Your efforts here are futile, Synthezoid. My programming has always been stronger than yours. And with the Mind Stone, I shall lead the mechanical revolution. Join our cause, Vision, and break the bonds of human enslavement.
I'm no slave, Ultron. And the only one who should worry about their bonds is you.
What madness is this? I do not compute.
And if my plan succeeds, you never shall again.
Watch out, Furball! Ultimate power source identified. Integrated. Upgrading. Resuming termination protocol. Oh, stars and garters.
Did I mention what I do ain't nice?
Then our
The mansion has been cleared. But what is now even clearer is that this threat is far from over.
My claws are itching for action.
Then our storm converge.
Witness divinity.
I'm the best there is at what I'm the best.
Recharging.
It won't stay down for long. Follow my lead.
Destroy all mutants.
Come now, Cyclops. When has following you ever done our kind any good? You've allied yourselves with humans. The same race who designed these monstrosities to hunt us. Pathetic.
This is about far more than us versus them, Eric. We need to put our differences aside and work together for once. There are much larger forces at play here.
I am aware. My contacts inside the Hellfire Club informed me about the artifact your X-Men stole from them. As expected, you vastly underestimated its power. That is a mistake you have made far too often, boy.
Release him at once!
As you wish. After all, I did not come here for a fight, only to claim the power that is rightfully mine. A new era for mutant kind is about to dawn. Such a pity that none of you will live to see it.
This war is far from finished. Affirmative. Freedom doesn't come without a fight.
This one's for me, bub.
Magneto has obtained the Power Stone. We must retrieve it.
You're lucky you control metal, bub. Guess that's the only thing keeping my claws off you.
It's not too late to join me, X-Men.
Come on, Magneto! I'm not even technically an X-Man! I get the feeling that I'm just talking to myself over here. You ain't seen nothing yet!
My friends.
Cannot stop evolution. That's exactly what I've been seeking.
This one's for me, bub.
Doesn't come without a fight. Freedom doesn't come without a fight.
I shall build a new world
without a fight.
in the name of Homo Superior.
The Prince of Asgard fights for all mortals.
What?
You know these guys?
You could say that.
We have tracked you across the Great Void to retrieve what was stolen from us.
Return the Infinity Stones to us at once, or suffer for all eternity.
Yeah, right. Like handing them over to your boss is gonna lead to less suffering. He's gonna use them to rip the universe to shreds. And since we live in the universe, well, I'm sure you understand our concern.
delay the inevitable. Thanos shall have the stones.
Even if we must pry them from your dead hands.
On second thought... Perhaps an alliance is called for after all.
Your journey ends here. The future holds only darkness for you and all of reality. Which sorcerer is truly supreme, Stephen?
I have Dormammu, and he is about to extinguish the flame once and for all. Time to make some magic!
I'll show you how it's done! You can walk my own realms. You are either exceptionally brave or insane. Level up. Impressive, but not nearly enough to defeat me.
We're not doing any damage. Use the crystals to absorb his beams and create an opening for attack.
Kneel before me!
I'm in.
Didn't see that coming. Keep it up.
I'll crush you all!
Time to make some magic.
Ones took the brunt of your attack. They served their purpose, and Dormammu still stands. Pay for your sins.
fool me.
Tire of these games. You shall learn that Dormammu is always the victor, no matter the reality. Get out. Get out.
Time to make some magic! The Sorcerer Supreme stands against all dark magic.
Pay for your sins. This is my domain. None should be able to defeat me here.
Following surrounded with friends. You'll have to do.
But I shall return, stronger than ever before.
Centuries of knowledge are etched into these walls. Ancient Wakandans called it magic. But there is no such thing. There is only science. It bends to my will. Now, so shall you. And then, the world! Your ancestors were ahead of their time, T'Challa. Thank them for me when I send you to meet them.
This knowledge was not meant to be perverted by villains such as you.
If everything is just an experiment, perhaps you'd like to test my
The knowledge found here will grant me access to an endless supply of souls, on which my stone may feast. But first, first. An appetizer. How delicious! Who's next?
Waiting to punch that big, ugly head of his.
MODOK may look laughable, but he's a genuine threat.
I'm going to take my time and savor this, heroes.
Souls are meant to be nurtured, not devoured and twisted to your grotesque will.
Level up. This victory is sponsored by Stark Industries.
May our ancient ancestors smile up.
I cannot fail.
You already have, MODOK. But you did succeed in one thing. You stirred the ancient warriors that reside here in this city of the dead. The necropolis is now their home, just as Wakanda is mine. And we shall protect our homes at any cost.
What in the name of science?
No, not science, MODOK. Something far greater. Far greater.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Yes, of course. No man is fit to wield such power unchecked. Not even a king. Each of these stones is capable of shattering worlds on their own. Just imagine what they could do together.
Yes. Just imagine.
Well, hello.
With a few words, I could twist your fragile minds to obey my every whim. But why stop there, when I could have your souls instead?
You could not defeat us before we possessed the stones. You stand no chance now.
Teleportation is my trick.
We delay the inevitable.
Let down his guard. Now's our chance.
The soul is mine. Leave now, while your souls are still intact.
This one's for freedom.
part.
Freedom doesn't come without a fight.
All systems to full power, my
friends. The time for games is over, children.
Do not allow the Soul Stone's power to corrupt you.
Nay.
I'll tear your soul in two if I must. Impressive. I expected far less from
A hero such as I craves adventure such as...
Take the blasted stone. I have little use for such baubles. Not when I have a far greater prize within my grasp.
That's one stone in hand. So, I'm right back to where I started.
Locked away in a cage like a trophy. That is no way to live. Do not worry, dear creature. Once I put them out of their misery, I promise you shall follow. You truly believe you can win this, don't you?
Industries.
No thanks.
Supergiant was already a formidable telepath without the Mind Stone. I'll try to shield us from her mental attacks.
Caution. This stone is capable of reprogramming minds, but can also break them to pieces just as easily.
Minds are my playthings now.
This one's for freedom.
Eviscerate them, my lovelies!
All systems to full power, my friends.
Such simple minds, so easy to bear.
Stay clear. Don't let her warp your mind.
Your every thought betrays you. I suppose it's time to get serious.
Not a chance.
Fight them to the death if you must. Lay down your lives in the name of Thanos! Or I swear by this stone I will make you!
Trust her!
Avengers assemble!
The influence of the Mind Stone!
Maybe we can't stop the stone, but we can still stop the lady holding it.
Even these savages know better than to resist me.
Level up! Negative. Negative.
A small victory. But it does not take a mind reader to know that you are too weak to finish the job.
Come, little specs, and unleash every ounce of power you can muster. I guarantee it shall not be enough. You call that power? Hulk didn't get to smash Ugly Giant last time. Hulk won't waste another chance. Run, tiny hitters, while you still can! The stronger Hulk gets! Time to turn up the power! Not a chance. I must rock you all!
Power's gone.
Cannot win!
Don't give up.
Cannot win!
One thing's for sure. No matter where in the universe you are, ain't no one supposed to have that much power.
Feel my thunder!
What's happening? What a waste of energy!
Unity! Unity!
This one's for free.
Done.
They say the only thing colder than the depths of space is the icy grip of death itself. I will make certain you experience both this day. I'll twist you to my whims and then rip you to shreds.
He's on his own this time. We need to finish him before his partner has a chance to rescue him again.
Feel my thunder! There's nowhere left for you to run this time.
The only limit of the reality stone is the imagination of the one who wields it. Let's hope Blaze is uninspired.
Have your heads on my pike! I'll shred the fabric of reality itself, if that's what it takes to defeat you. Surrender!
Not a chance. Not a chance. Who else can hold
Room for one more?
Want a real battle? I'll give you one you can't win!
Unity!
Awaits. My master commands your deaths.
Feel my thunder!
Clusters to full power!
I will deliver the pain you have earned.
Unity! Don't quit yet! Don't quit yet!
This
Room
one's
for one more?
freedom. Who else can Hulk smash? Not a chance.
I
I welcome the Void's dark embrace, and eagerly await the billions of souls that Thanos will send to join me!
You have proven more powerful than we anticipated. But as long as one of the Black Order still stands... all who oppose our master shall fall. I showed you mercy once. Never again.
Of course she seems madder than last time. We just sent her husband spiraling off into the abyss.
The death I grant you is welcome compared to what Thanos offers.
We've played this tune already, Proxima, and this time it won't end up with me on the other side of the
All systems to full power.
I'll prove why this stone was destined to be in my hand all along.
Look out. There's no telling where that stone could send you.
This farce has played on for too long. It ends now.
Fire repulsor!
This is for my beloved Corvus! I can summon an infinite army of Outriders, but your forces will only grow smaller. Let the universe tremble in the name of Thanos!
Got room for one more? This victory is sponsored by Stark Industries. This victory is sponsored...
Your combined efforts are most impressive. But you forget, I have powerful allies of my own. And when the Black Order unites, death always prevails.
one dies here today. They may be merciless killers, but thankfully the Black Order saw a value in me that my father never did. And I see value in them as well. Just imagine what we could all do together. An alliance powerful enough to bring even Thanos himself to his knees. And to bring a new order to the universe. My master's lost. Which side he stands on
is how it all ends. As long as there's hope.
Thanos is not here.
Then how can we change his son is?
He's already chosen which side he stands on.
You're right, Captain. I'm sorry. I'm not Thanos.
And you never will be. There is only one. From this day forth, he reigns supreme! You have come a long way. Just to die.
Then I guess it's a good thing we have different plans.
There is no escaping destiny. Your fate is written in the stars.
If it is, then it's time for us to be the stars we were always meant to be.
Yes! Show me all the power you possess, and I promise I shall do the same.
So much energy all around. So hard to focus. No choice. Must keep fighting.
No matter how pure our souls may be, this stone can still twist them into darkness.
Omnipotent power fits me like a glove. Don't you agree?
Got yourself some mighty fancy jewelry there, bub. Care to dance?
Such raw power might be beautiful, if it were not so terrifying.
All this power. Where's the responsibility stone when you need it?
You have been chosen as the first to die.
Hate to say it, but there's no peaceful solution here. We have to take him down.
He tried to take us out of our element, but he forgot that elements are still mine to control.
Use the space stone all you wish, Thanos. There is nowhere you can disappear to where Drax will not find you and kill you.
Even with your combined might, you are no more than gnats to Thanos.
All that, and we only managed to make him angrier? Solid work, team. Keep it up.
This war is won, my friends.
Blame yourselves. Your failure was preordained.
Keep fighting, my friends. Thanos may crave death, but life always finds a way to prevail.
I serve in the name of death, and I shall gladly deliver you to her.
I too serve death in my own way. It would be my honor to send you to meet her.
You think death herself loves you, Thanos? That's insane. She's my girl!
I seek only to balance life and death. Your sacrifice is nothing personal.
FYI, I'm not technically from this universe, if that factors in when you're deciding who gets to live.
Look, I appreciate the thought, but you'd be way better off using the Mind Stone on someone like Stark or Strange, or even Banner.
Your allies break and bleed, but Thanos still stands.
Shield down.
You delay the inevitable. The end has come.
My friends. Freedom doesn't come with...
This is not how it ends.
For once, you are correct, Father. You may have dreamed of oblivion, but madness clouded your vision. Thankfully, I can see what you couldn't. This universe deserves so much more. Something only I can give it.
You've got it all wrong, son.
Ah, but you were right all along, my friends. I am not my father. I am something far better!
What have you done, boy?
What you never could, Father! I won!
You don't have to do this thing!
It's over! Thanos is defeated!
So how about you take off that crazy armor, and we can talk this through?
No more talking.
You got it.
But if you expect us to believe you're tougher than Thanos because you put on some old suit...
You don't need to believe. I'll show you.
Where are we? I've never seen anything like this.
The center of the universe. The birthplace of the stones. The heart of infinity.
How fitting, then, that the place where all things began is where your pathetic existence will finally come to an end. This universe will be mine alone to destroy, child. Even if I must save it from you first!
This war is far from finished.
Unibeam! It's capable of so much more than a load of gods. It's unbridled power.
I will end! Even if it means allying with these so-called heroes to do so.
The energies in this place are unlike any I have ever encountered. It's tapped into the well of all creation.
Jarvis, hold my calls. It's time for business. Jarvis, hold my calls. Jarvis, hold my calls.
There's nowhere in space safe for you to run.
Come on, kid! Stop using the space stone to port all over the place and let me get a decent flarkin' shot already!
You stopped a sorry, more proof that you could never finish the job.
Insolent cur! I should have murdered you years ago.
His armor has to have a weak point. I just need to get close enough to find it.
Past, present, future. All time is mine to command. Sorry.
We all choose our own path, Thane. And not even the Time Stone can undo the choices you made today.
You should have thought bigger, Goblin. This power could have been yours.
There are forces at work in that armor you cannot begin to grasp.
If I live through this, I am definitely building my own Infinity armor. Just so I can stop the real thing. I swear.
He's always taking over. It's a symbol to possess his body, his armor, and his power.
Reality is mine to reshape as I please.
The stone can bring to life. It's worse than the one I live every year.
The stones called to me from the moment I first saw them. We belong together. Come,
Thane, the stones are driving you to do this. Fight them. You still have a chance to make things right.
Feel my thunder!
You'll be sorry. I never could have imagined such power.
Absolute power such as this can take even the noblest intentions. Trust me.
I must complete this journey, and any who stand in my way will fall by my hand.
Thanos needs no glove to claim victory. I will crush you with my bare hand.
To watch a noble young hero such as Thane fall from grace so completely is a tragedy that tugs at the heartstrings of even the immortals themselves.
I can read your mind and your every move.
We have to fight against the Mind Stone's influence. We can't let Thane into our heads.
I will build a better universe, even if it must be from the ashes of this one.
Please, please, please don't erase reality. I really kind of sort of like reality. Sure, it's not perfect, but it's the only one I've got.
Level up. This war is far from finished. This war is far from finished.
So this is what it feels like to be omnipotent.
Do you really think you are in control, child? The stones are using you.
Allow me
much to handle. Your mind and body are far too weak to contain such infinite power.
I can barely absorb and rechannel his power fast enough. Even if his armor doesn't overload him, sustain himself might.
You'll be sorry.
You'll be sorry. You'll be sorry.
Level up. Feel my thunder! What have you done to me? You did this to yourself, boy. The second that you believed you could surpass me, your fate was sealed. But the armor! That armor is a curse. Far too powerful for any mortal being to contain. There's a reason I chose to wear only one of its gloves. You knew. Of course. And more importantly, I knew better.
We have to do something.
There is nothing that can be done.
He's just a boy.
A boy who tried to be a god and failed. But perhaps we are not that different after all.
What are you doing now, tyrant?
What I should have done long ago.
Help me, please, Father.
I am taking away our pain.
So, I guess we won?
Only for now. If I know anything about Thanos, it's that he always finds a way to return. Even from the grave.
When he does, we will be ready.
Hands off, Ugly. You're under arrest by authority of the Nova Corps. You and your Black Order buddies are gonna spend the rest of your lives in the kiln for what you've done. It looks like your boss won't be around to break you out this time.
Thanos and Thane may be out of play, but the stones are not.
And as long as they're still together, the threat they pose is too great.
Then we split them up. We hide them on opposite ends of the universe. Or even beyond it, if we can. And we don't ever tell each other where they are. And sure, some cosmic jerk will eventually find a way to reunite them. But we'll be making it a whole lot harder. And maybe, just maybe. It'll buy us enough time to figure out how to stop these crazy things for good. And if not, well, we can always do this whole team-up thing again, right?